Welcome back, guys. For this Magic Round 11, all games will be played at Brisbane Suncorp Stadium, starting with Raiders versus Bulldogs and ending game with Tigers versus Dolphins. Preview form last week, it was tougher enough for us to hit 8 out of 8. Big shout out to those who participated in the comments. Raiders versus Bulldogs. Raiders were on bye last week and are ready to terrorise the Bulldogs. But looking at their injury update, there's some key players who will be unavailable for this round. Bulldogs played well last week, but come short 6 points from Panthers. It's hard to know what to expect from the Raiders and Bulldogs, but it's the Bulldogs who have been best back to win. They are the $1.63 favourites, and although they are outside the top 8, they could do enough to beat the inconsistent Raiders. It's not our most confident bet, but take the Bulldogs to win narrowly. Betting tip: Bulldogs 1-12. Sea Eagles versus Broncos. Broncos have beat the Eels away from home despite losing their captain Adam Reynolds and few key players due to injury. Major blow for Eagles to lose their two backs, Jason Saab and Tom Trobojevic. The Broncos get the advantage of playing Magic Round at home, which is why they're minus 11.5 favourites to beat Manly. Broncos are a better team, but both teams should be up for this game, and it could come down to the wire, so take Broncos to cover the spread. Betting tip: Broncos 13+. Titans versus Knights. Both sides are facing key changes due to injuries suffered in round 10, with AJ Brimson groin, Kieran Foran and Philip Sami both hamstring in doubt, while Knights playmaker Tyson Gamble is set to be ruled out with a foot injury. The Knights have won 3 of their past 4 against the Titans and are returning to Magic Round after missing last year due to the bye, while the Gold Coast won a thriller over the Eels at the annual event in Brisbane last year. Most of the early money has come for the Titans, and we're happy to entertain their $2.52 head-to-head price. They haven't had the easiest start to the year, but playing at Suncorp Stadium should help them beat the Knights. However, due to their key players' injury blow, I am happy to include the Knights in our NRL picks at the current odds. Betting tip: Knights 1-12. Sharks versus Roosters. Both teams have won their last week games and are expected to try their best to win this match round. It's a matchup between the leading NRL team and the form team of the competition, and we can't wait. The Roosters have been destroying quality teams, and we fancy their chances of producing their best win of the year against the Sharks. Cronulla leads the NRL, so it must be respected. However, Sydney is playing with extreme confidence, and it's a tough team to beat when confident. Betting tip: Roosters 1-12. Rabbitohs versus Cowboys. Both teams have lost their round 10 game. Rabbitohs sitting on the bottom of the table and Cowboys on the 12th place. The year goes from bad to worse for the Rabbitohs, who languish in 17th place on the NRL ladder. We're not sure what has gone wrong for them, but they are playing without confidence, and the Cowboys can pounce. North Queensland isn't playing its best either, but it doesn't need to improve much to handle the hapless Rabbits. Betting tip: Cowboys 1-12. Panthers versus Warriors. After losing 4 on the bounce, we're surprised the Warriors are only 8.5 underdogs. They will have a lot of crowd support in Brisbane, but the Panthers are playing much better, and losing Nathan Cleary hasn't stopped them winning in the past. The Warriors could be without Sean Johnson, so take the Panthers at the value line. Betting tip: Panthers 13+. Storms versus Eels. Both teams have lost their match last week, and both are hoping to win this Magic Round at Suncorp. The Storm should have too much class for the Eels, and the minus 9.5 line could move to double digits quickly. Most of the early money has come for the Storm, who should have a lot of fans in Brisbane. And there is space between them and the Eels on the ladder. Punters never know what to expect from Parramatta, but we expect it to be well handled by the favourite. Betting tip: Storm 1-12. Tigers versus Dolphins. The Dolphins are a better team than the Tigers, but it's about time the Tigers produced one of their best games. They are the 8.5 underdogs, and getting that many points during Magic Round is too good to pass up. They might improve with a big crowd watching, and they often play their best football on either public holidays or the Magic Round. We still will take Dolphins to win this game. Betting tip: Dolphins 13+. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment your tips below on the comment box, like and sub to my channel.